Okay, I'm going to talk about Safari Montage. Now, first of all, to log in, you're going to need to follow the link for Chelsea. And it should have been sent out to you by Scott Wooster. And it looks like this. If when you click on that, it'll take you to the sign-in screen that looks like this. There it goes. It automatically signed me in. But it'll take you to that sign-in sheet or the sign-in screen, and you just need to put your username. But for me, just E Robinson. So you don't need all the at Chelsea.k12. You don't need any of that. Just your username and then the password that you use to get on the network. Now, once you get on here, there's the dashboard. The dashboard kind of shows you everything you've looked at recently and has some quick links to different things. There's a tutorial page, which is quite helpful. There is the creation station, which we'll get into later. The creation station basically is where you upload your own videos. Okay. Now we'll get into the things that you're actually going to use more often. The um, search page is right here. When you get there, you type in your keyword. Okay. And then you can also your grade range. And if you take it to like pre-K through 5, it'll whittle it down a little bit to age appropriate material. Now, the other thing about Safari Montage that's kind of cool is it's not just videos. There are actually documents, there are links, ebooks, audio. There's a lot of different types of media on here. So when you are looking for something, unlike United Streaming, you might find documents. Like you can look right up here. Here's the video. But there's also images of volcanoes that you can take a look at. There are documents that people have made, like this one was made by the National Park Service. And so you can look at those documents. Okay. Now, if you want to play a video, you just go to the play button right here. Okay. And then once you click it, it'll start. Okay, it'll start playing it. And you can do it full screen right here, or you can open it in a new window. Okay. Now another thing is you can also add a video to your playlists if it's something you want. You can download it or make it a link. And I'll talk about more of those on another video. Okay. But the playlist, just so you know, playlists are different on here than they were on United Streaming. If you want to create a playlist, you have to look up here where it says active playlist. So once you've created playlists, you're going to have one that's open and ones that are closed. So if you want to get your playlists, they're right here. And I'll just show you, like this is, if it's lava and volcanoes, that's science. So I'd click on playlists, okay? And then I could create a new playlist, or I can use an old one. Now if you want to create one or rename it, that's all over here, okay? Now, my science one is right here. Once I click on that, that is active. And there it is. Now you can see that's open. So when I go back to that lava video that I was watching, if you notice up in the top, it says that science is my active playlist. So now when I hit add to playlist, it'll automatically know to add that to science. Okay, it's a little confusing. I'm not sure why they do it that way, but that's just one thing that you need to know about. Okay. Now, when you search for things too, they can separate them into chapters, which is great. So if you were doing like the water cycle, this one's 21 minutes long. And a lot of these Bill Nye ones are great, but I don't want to watch all 21 minutes. You can go down and just pick one part and click play just on that one part of the video. Okay. Now, let's see, the other things that are helpful up here, subjects and standards. Basically, those are different ways to look up material. So if you want to look up something by standards, you can look up by Michigan State GLICIs, or you could look up the core curriculum standards, and you can look for videos that way. Same with subjects, you can search for subject by grade level and by type. Okay. We won't get into the modules, preferences, and all those type of things right now because it's not really that important. So that's a basic overview. If you just want to try Safari Montage to look for some videos, that's all you really need to know is you need to log in, and then once you're on this dashboard, go ahead and go to search for videos, and check out how they work.